This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. St. Andrew taxi operator charged with murder. St. Andrew taxi operator Marvin Jackson has been charged in relation to the death of a man whose body was found on Castle James Road in the parish. Jackson, 48, of Burnside Valley in Red Hills, was charged on Wednesday with murder, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition after a question-and-answer interview. A court date is to be set. The body of 41-year-old Alan Buchanan, a laborer of Red Hills, St. Andrew, was found on Saturday, April 30. The police reported that about 8:30 a.m., residents saw the body lying on the roadway and contacted them. On their arrival, Buchanan was seen with what appeared to be chop wounds. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. An investigation was launched and Jackson was later arrested. Jamaican man to be deported a second time after illegally re-entering U.S. A Jamaican man on Thursday pleaded guilty to a federal immigration charge in Charleston, West Virginia, after he re-entered the United States illegally following a previous deportation more than 12 years ago. Edwin Hugh Douglas, a 53-year-old resident of Kingston, Jamaica, pleaded guilty to re-entry of a removed alien and was remanded to the custody of Immigration and Customs Enforcement for deportation proceedings. The announcement was made in a release by the United States Attorney's Office for the Southern District of West Virginia on Thursday. According to court documents and the statements made in court, Douglas admitted that he was found in a Parkersburg municipal building by ICE agents on December 3, 2021. Douglas was identified by ICE agents during the course of an investigation, and he later admitted to them that he is a citizen of Jamaica and had been previously removed from the United States, the release said. It added Douglas had no identification documents permitting him legal status in the United States and was arrested. Fingerprints matched Douglas to a November 9, 2009 administrative removal from the United States to Jamaica. Further checks also revealed that the Jamaican was convicted of felony unlawful assault in Wood County Circuit Court on June 17, 2004. Douglas never obtained the express consent of the Secretary of U.S. Homeland Security to reapply for admission to the United States, nor did he seek to re-enter through other legal means, the U.S. Attorney's Office stated. On Thursday, the Jamaican was sentenced to the time he has served in custody since his arrest by senior United States District Judge David A. Faber. He was later remanded to ICE custody for deportation. 2 arrested, several items seized in St. Catherine police operation. 2 people were arrested and several illegal and uncustomed items seized in a major police operation in Old Harbor, St. Catherine and its environs on Thursday. The 4-hour blitz saw Senior Superintendent of Police Christopher Phillips and the police teams blanketing several communities in the Old Harbor subdivision between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. According to the police, vehicular checkpoint operations were conducted along the gutters and Old Harbor Bay main roads and the Nareen Lane, which led to the arrest of 2 individuals, one of which had 2 outstanding warrants. The other was collared for breaches of the Spirit License and the Customs Acts. The police said several illegal and uncustomed items were also seized, including half pound of ganja, just over 3 liters of illegal rum, several packs of uncustomed mosquito-repelling coils, and 1 pack of uncustomed cigarettes. 13 tickets were issued for breaches of the Road Traffic Act during the operation, the police reported. Meanwhile, officers met with the members of the Retired Teachers Association in a community meeting. The group was addressed by SSP Christopher Phillips and the Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, who is the operations officer for the St. Catherine South Division. SSP Phillips also used the opportunity to encourage residents to continue to make the bold choice and report information about guns, gunmen, and gang activities by calling Crime Stop at 311, the police 119 number, or to visit the nearest police station. U.S. lifts a COVID-19 test requirement for international travel. The Biden administration is lifting its requirement that international air travelers to the U.S. take a COVID-19 test within a day before boarding their flights, easing one of the last remaining government mandates meant to contain the spread of the coronavirus. A senior administration official said the mandate expires Sunday at 12:01 a.m. EDT, saying the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has determined that it is no longer necessary. The official, speaking Friday on the condition of anonymity to preview the formal announcement, said that the agency would re-evaluate the need for the testing requirement every 90 days and that it could be reinstated if a troubling new variant emerges. The Biden administration put in place the testing requirement last year as it moved away from restrictions that banned non-essential travel from several dozen countries, most of Europe, China, Brazil, South Africa, India, and Iran, and instead focuses on classifying individuals by the risk they pose to others. It came in conjunction with a requirement that foreign non-immigrant adults traveling to the United States need to be fully vaccinated, with only limited exceptions. The initial mandate allowed those who were fully vaccinated to show proof of a negative test within 3 days of travel, while unvaccinated people had to present a test taken within 1 day of travel. In November, as the highly transmissible Omicron variant swept the world, the Biden administration toughened the requirement and required all travelers, regardless of vaccination status, to test within a day of travel to the U.S. Airline and tourism groups have been pressing the administration for months to eliminate the testing requirement, saying it is discouraging people from booking international trips. Many other countries have lifted their testing requirements for fully vaccinated and boosted travelers in a bid to increase tourism. In February, the groups argued the testing requirement was obsolete because of the high number of Omicron cases already in every state, higher vaccination rates, and a new treatment for the virus. The lifting of the requirement comes 6 weeks after a federal judge ended the CDC's mask requirement for mass transit, including trains, planes, buses, and transit hubs, saying the agency exceeded its authority. The Biden administration is appealing that ruling, saying it aims to protect the CDC's ability to respond to future health emergencies. The official said the CDC will continue to recommend COVID-19 testing prior to air travel of any kind as a safety precaution. Patrick Roberts' bail extended on fraud charges. Counselor for the Malines Gardens Division and the Chief Executive Officer of Shocking Vibes Production, Patrick Roberts, had his bail extended when he appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Thursday to answer fraud charges. His co-accused 28-year-old laborer Ramon Edwards also had his bail extended. The men are scheduled to return to court on July 20 for a plea and a case management hearing. The court was told that the case file has been completed. The complainant in the case against Mr. Roberts and Mr. Edwards alleged that his father's signature was forged on a will. It is alleged that the forgery was witnessed by the accused men. Mr. Roberts is charged with forgery and uttering forged documents, while Mr. Edwards is charged with conspiracy to defraud. Water woes for sections of St. Thomas. The National Water Commission is reporting that sections of St. Thomas are now without water due to a dislocated pipeline along the Trinityville Main Road. The agency says repair work is currently being carried out and is estimated to be completed by next week, Tuesday. It says in the interim, water will be trucked to the affected areas on a scheduled basis. The trucking dates and the areas to which water will be trucked are as follows: June 9, schools; June 10, Danvers Penn; June 11, Coley; June 13, schools and Danvers Penn; and June 14, Coley. The Commission says every effort will be made to restore regular water supply in the shortest possible time. Taxi operator accused of stealing flow cables offered bail. A taxi operator who is accused of stealing fiber optic cables belonging to telecommunications company Flow was offered bail on Thursday in the sum of $600,000. Donna Mar Lewis is booked to return to the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on July 11. During a part-heard bail application, Mr. Lewis's attorney, Carlton Coleman, argued that his client acted under duress. The stolen cables were valued at $2.4 million. Chief Parish Court Judge Lauren Cole Montague offered Mr. Lewis a bail after receiving his antecedent report. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.